Let's get it. What I'm about to do?
Hey, Valentine.
Hey, let me ask you something.
What's good?
Sure, ask away.
It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
Doesn't really matter. I'm here now. I've just got to deal with that.
Good attitude to have. Not the way I felt. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point. And folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
Broken mask?
This was long before I'd moved to town, but apparently some gentleman type shows up in Diamond City, heads down to Power Noodles. Guess he didn't like the food because he pulled his pistol and opened fire on the folks enjoying theirs. When security finally put enough holes in him to drop him, they say he was full of servos and sprockets, just like yours truly. Seems he malfunctioned, went berserk. It was the first time people realized that synths had stopped looking like me and started looking like them. Considering what these folks went through, I felt real lucky they let me in the front gate at all.
Massacre of the CPG? What's that?
The Commonwealth Provisional Government. Years back, a group of settlements tried to get together and form a coalition. Every settlement with even a hint of clout sent representatives to try and hash out an agreement. Only the Institute sent a representative of their own, a synth. The man killed every rep at the talks. The Commonwealth Provisional Government was over before it even got off the ground. I took up in town not long after. I was damn lucky they didn't just tell me to scram right then and there.
Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd, known for an evening. Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing, just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero, offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
You took down 4 guys by yourself?
Well, I didn't have to. Back then, synths were even more of an unknown quantity than they are today. I told them I was rigged to explode and started going beep, beep, beep. Hardest part of that rescue was keeping from laughing as they climbed over each other to get away.
Wow.
Was it hard settling in?
Well, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the synth, but it was Nick the detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. With some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps.
Hey there.
Yeah.
We're in some real trouble. Maybe you can help.
I'd be glad to help if I can.
It's these damn greenskins. They take everything they can eat. We can't live like...
I'll take care of those super mutants.
Good.
I've made some friends in Commonwealth.
Need something?
I rescued that kidnapped settler. We've got another settlement on our side now.
Good. Another win for the Minutemen. Keep it up. I'll let you know if I hear of it. In the meantime, make sure to offer...
Well, that's a few gunners that won't be attacking our settlements anytime soon.
When we all work together, the bad guys... Well, you ready?
Sure.
I'll mark it on your map. We can use all the... Yes?
What are you doing out here? Alright, rescue team moving forward.
Can't believe you actually found that baseball stuff from Old Cronin. Must have been a pain in the ass.
The fuck is that?
Oh, look who's back. How'd things go with Marty?
Not great.
Was he drunk?
Dead. Made it all the way through Faneuil Hall, too. Went out like a champ.
No fooling. Our Marty made it through Faneuil Hall. Didn't think he had it in him. Well, we still got that other case. Tracking down Earl Sterling, if you're up for it. It's on the desk. Out like a champ, huh? Good for Marty. Be careful when you head over to the Nakano residence. That whole area is pretty isolated. Up and disappeared one day. No one's seen him since.
Meaning to put Earl's case to bed for a while now. You're up for it. So, what's your take on the case, Ellie?
On Earl? Well, he didn't have any enemies, that's for sure. Someone would have to notice you're alive first.
And Earl didn't exactly have the charisma to inspire any crimes of passion. What's that leave us?
I don't know, Nick. Can't be the Institute, right?
Guess we'll just have to see.
Yeah, it's true. I shot the ass.
No one knew Earl better than these folks. When I asked around, people didn't know.
See this bar? I killed a man for it. No, I kid. He is dead, though. Now, let me know.
Earl Sterling used to work here, right?
Poor Earl. Gone just like that. Such a good bartender. Good friend. Oh, terrible with women, mind you. Bull in china shop with them. You with Valentine's detective agency? I forgot to drop off Earl's key when I hired you people. Here, I hope you find out what happened. Security does nothing but yell at me for asking about it. I got a bar to run. Let me know if you want something. You didn't hear me? Do I need to talk loud?
You staying out of trouble?
You are checking up on me? I love it. Do not worry. I have cut ties with anyone who might try to kill me over debts. All is well, friend.
Not interested.
You sure? Ah, well.
Start in here. Check out the living room. Maybe some hint where that boy ran off to. You know, for all the talk, I put the chances of this being an Institute snatch job somewhere between 0 and 1. Just think about it. Earl, Sterling, local Dean samples his own wares enough that some weird behavior wouldn't make anyone bat an eyelash. Nothing over here. And Earl had lousy people skills. Might score the Institute some points in the last person you'd ever suspect category. Why not snatch someone with charm? Someone who can get you what you want. Earl can barely get you a drink by closing on a busy night. So where does that leave us? No known enemies. Wasn't much for the great outdoors, so likely not raiders or mutants. No, this all screams accident. What would... A receipt from the Mega Surgery Center, huh? Wonder what the good doctors have to say about that.
You're heading outside the wall. I want to stock up the Commonwealth weaponry first.
Hey, Doc.
This better be an emergency.
Do you know anything about this receipt?
Let me see. This is Dr. Crocker's deplorable handwriting, all right. Looks like Earl Sterling was one of his patients. The procedure noted here is mundane. Low-risk cosmetic work. Dr. Crocker never performed it, however. Said Earl vanished before he paid. Anyway, we should get back to your immediate medical requirements.
Where is Doc Crocker?
Last time I saw him, he had to get something out of the surgery cellar. Probably just had to wash some needles or move some storage around. Now, I must insist we talk about your medical needs.
I need to get into the cellar, Doctor.
What does this look like? A public outhouse? You know what? Don't answer.
I'm investigating a missing person, Doctor. And I think the trail leads to your basement.
A missing person? In our basement? So unless you have some...
Never mind.
Good. Now, let's get back to talking about your medical needs.
Not right now.
Fine.
There's an awful lot of blood leading into the surgery center basement. Should try and find a way down there. Nice.
Oh, Earl. You've really been a handful, you know. But I think we're just about done. Our little mistake is finally going to be corrected. Oh, naughty, naughty. You're not supposed to be down here, but
I
that's
chopped
okay.
him up.
I can fix that. I can fix anything.
What did you do to Earl Sterling, Doctor?
What did I do? I didn't do anything. It was Earl. It was Earl who didn't want to be happy. Good patients get a nice new face. Bad patients bleed all over the floor because they want to screw up their surgeon's life.
You made a mistake, but...
Drop the weapon, Doc. Haven't enough people suffered today?
You're right. There's one thing I can do. Only one thing is going to make this all better. I can fix anything.
What's going on?
Make sure you don't leave anything useful behind.
Dr. Crocker, I think you owe me an explanation. What happened here?
Doc Crocker killed Earl Sterling. I found out, and then he killed himself. Guess he couldn't handle the guilt.
Dr. Crocker killed Earl? The facial reconstruction. So he really did go through with it. That explains a lot more than I'm comfortable with. Dr. Crocker always cared about his reputation, but this is inhuman.
You didn't know. It's not your fault.
Of course it's not my fault. That moron and his damn appearance over practice mentality. I better report all this to security. Get out of here. It's going to...
Yeah, you sure is an asshole.
We can't blame ourselves. The man decided to die. Guess we ought to give her the news.
So, you two find out where Earl Sterling ran off to?
Earl never went anywhere. Doc Crocker killed him during a botched surgery.
Crocker killed Earl? Gone as long as he was, I figured maybe Raiders or the Institute, but Crocker? Where's the doc now? Rotting in a cell, I hope.
Crocker killed himself. He couldn't take the guilt.
Goodness. I'm sorry you two had to go through that. Here, take this. Sounds like you earned it. I'll send word along. Let everyone down at the dugout inn know what happened. Shame it couldn't be better news. Thanks again for closing this one out.
Nice.
I wonder what the story is between Mr. Nakano and Nick.
Ellie?
Mr. Nakano seemed like a good sort, trying to make the best of things in a tough world. Remind you of anyone?
Don't touch the paint.
Don't worry, I won't.
Good. The wall keeps out the bad guys, so I appreciate you not messing her up none. Thinking you need a little education.
Happy to help out.
You see this paint I'm using? Only one place left in the whole Commonwealth you can get it. Hardware Town. Ruin store close by to the west.
Bring back a can of paint, and it'll be 100 caps in your pocket. How's that sound?
Only if you throw in some more money.
Fine.
Uh-huh. Actually, I already have some paint right here.
Well, ain't that the end-all, be-all? Why don't you go ahead and put a little of that...
Right. Abbott.
That's a good shade of green. The wall sure seems happy with it.
Mm-hmm. Happy to help. It's been an honor.
It's nice to work with someone who knows how to show respect. There's your payment, and a little bonus for getting the right shade of green.
Folks around here need the wall. It's a symbol, something incorruptible, you know? Good on you for helping her. I think we...
Nick.
You got time to talk now?
So,
What's wrong?
Wrong? Oh no, nothing's wrong. We've just been traveling a while now, and I figured there hasn't exactly been equitable distribution of information. Gotten a decent glimpse into your dirty laundry, but you still don't really know a whole heck of a lot about me. I figured I'd offer to balance the board. So, anything you want to know?
So, who are you, Nick?
That's a question I've been trying to figure out myself for a long damn time. I know I'm a synth, authentic Institute handiwork, but I'm still mechanical, not bioengineered like the fancy synths giving everyone the willies these days. I get tune-ups now instead of checkups. But my memories, my personality, they're all lifted from some cop who volunteered for an experiment back before the war. They scanned his brain and copied it onto the hardware that runs between my ears. Don't know why they chose to make a robot based on some pre-war cop instead of a math genius or a bioengineer. Hey, maybe that's why the Institute tossed me in the garbage instead of turning me into one of their people snatchers.
Wait. The original Nick was from my time?
Sure was. Which meant when I finally ended up out here, it was quite the rude awakening. I remember waking up one day in a garbage heap, a body in tatters and a head full of memories belonging to a man who'd been dead for 200 years. Suffice to say, it was a confusing couple of weeks. Folks didn't really know much about synths back then, so when I finally ran into people, they mostly treated me with caution rather than hostility. But the kids, they weren't afraid. I think his name was Jim. First person to actually speak to me after I got the boot from the Institute. My first human contact in this world. Grilled me for an hour. Once they'd seen I wasn't going to hurt anyone, the other folks in the neighborhood came out to ogle the mechanical man. It eventually turned into a pretty swell soiree. The local mechanic even gave me a once-over, free of charge. Those people, they treated me like a human being. I've been trying to return the favor ever since. It's a surprisingly rare trait out here sometimes. It's something I've noticed you got a fondness for. Part of the reason I've stuck around this long.
Where's that town? We should go visit.
Tried to go back and say thanks once I'd gotten myself established. But the place was wiped off the map. Raiders. Don't know what happened to the people.
If you're good to people, they'll be good back. That's something I've always believed.
Couldn't agree more. Well, I expect you're about as bored as can be listening to me rattle.
yeah, kinda. Actually, let's go to Far Harbor. Actually, you know what? Before I do that,
I am pleased to announce that Vault 88 is accepting candidates to live in style, underground. If you're looking...
Never fear, sir. We'll emerge victorious.
This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds.
Humans, if out there and need help, we help you. Come to Shaw School Place. We promise not tear you limb from limb and eat you.
But I want to eat humans. You be sure and let me know.
Look, I'm reading this exactly like you wanted. Remember? It's a trick. You're trying to trick them with a lie.
Oh yeah, you're right.
We not hurt you. We just want help you.
This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds.
Humans, if out there and need help, we help you. Come to Shaw School Place. We promise not tear you limb from limb and eat you.
But I want to eat humans.
Yes, I know you do. Look, I'm reading this exactly like you wanted. Remember? It's a trick. You're trying to trick them with a lie.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Right. Where was I? We not hurt you. We just want help you.
This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds.
Humans.
South Boston military checkpoint parade. Coordinates are available in your emergency handbook. This checkpoint has been designated as a safe house. It is currently stocked with additional food, water, and ammunition. This safe house is for military personnel only. Citizens, including non-military family members, are turned away from matters of national safety. This message will repeat. Message to all Commonwealth Army soldiers. Emergency protocols 17 Echo Charlie Niner are in effect. If you are in distress, please proceed to the South Boston military checkpoint parade. Coordinates are available in your emergency handbook. This checkpoint has been designated as a safe house in case of enemy invasion, and is currently stocked with additional food, water, and ammunition. This safe house is for military personnel only. Citizens, including non-military family members, will be turned away from matters of national safety. This message will repeat. This is an emergency message to all Commonwealth Army soldiers. Emergency protocols 17 Echo Charlie Niner are in effect. If you are in distress, please proceed to the South Boston military checkpoint parade. Coordinates are available in your emergency handbook. This checkpoint has been designated as a safe house in case of enemy invasion, and is currently stocked with additional food, water, and ammunition. This safe house is for military personnel only. Citizens, including non-military family members, will be turned away from matters of national safety. This message will repeat. This is an emergency message to all Commonwealth Army soldiers. Emergency protocols 17 Echo Charlie Niner are in effect. If you are in distress, please proceed to the South Boston military checkpoint parade. Coordinates are available in your emergency handbook.
You hit like a rad road!
This checkpoint has been designated as a safe house in case of enemy invasion, and is currently stocked with additional food, water, and ammunition. This safe house is for military personnel only. Citizens, including non-military family members, will be turned away from matters of national safety. This message will repeat.
No mercy.
This is an emergency message to all Commonwealth Army soldiers. Emergency protocols 17 Echo Charlie Niner are in effect. If you are in distress, please proceed to the South Boston military checkpoint parade. Coordinates are available in your emergency handbook. This checkpoint has been designated as a safe house in case of enemy invasion, and is currently stocked with additional food, water, and ammunition. safe house is for military personnel only. Citizens, including non-military family members, will be turned away for matters of national safety. This message will repeat. This is an emergency message to all Commonwealth Army soldiers. Emergency protocols 17 Echo Charlie 9er are in effect. If you are in distress, please proceed to the South Boston Military Checkpoint for aid. Coordinates are available in your emergency handbook. This checkpoint has been designated as a safe house in case of enemy invasion. It is currently stocked with additional food, water, and ammunition. This safe house is for military personnel. Citizens, including non-military family members, will be turned away for matters of national safety.
Oh wow, that was it.
This message will repeat. This is an emergency message to all Commonwealth Army soldiers. Emergency protocols 17 Echo Charlie 9er are in effect. If you are in distress, please proceed to the South Boston Military Checkpoint for aid. Coordinates are available in your emergency handbook. This checkpoint has been designated as a safe house in case of enemy invasion, and is currently stocked with additional food, water, and ammunition. This safe house is for military personnel only.
I'm sick of hearing that.
My back hurts, my feet hurt. Everything hurts.
Anything I can plug for you?
I saw something.
Damn, can't believe he was a sin.
Hey, hon.
Hey, sweetie.
Never mind.
Okay. I understand.
Seems to be growing well.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Oh my god. fucked up before I do that. I will. Depressing over here. Oh, I got my squad with me. Oh, there they go.
Lost? This is Far Harbor. We don't get many visitors around here.
We don't need no freeloaders or more help, mainlander. So you can get back in your boat and leave.
Alan, this isn't your dock. It belongs to the whole town. And that means strangers are welcome. Sorry, you've caught us during a difficult time. But Alan's got a point. Not all visitors have good intentions. So, what's your business here?
What is this place?
Well, in ancient times, this used to be a tourist town. My people have lived here and on the island for generations. But now everyone's crowded onto the docks, just trying to survive another day. We have more than our fair share of problems. You aren't here to add to them, are you?
I need information about a synth refuge on this island.
Ah, another Commonwealth traveler looking for Acadia, then.
Damn it. Mariners incoming.
Something's coming through the fog! You, help us defend the town, and I'll answer any questions you have. Take a post at the top of the wall, near the main gate. The hull never lets us down. Now follow me! Be careful on the hull, stranger. Don't fall off! If you do, we might not be able to rescue you in time. Man the hull!
Oh, something's out there.
You sure you saw something?
This ain't a drill.
The hell?
Eyes peeled, everyone.
I've got wounded out here.
There's no time. Look to the fog. They're coming.
Helpers! Oh, defend yourselves!
What is that? Oh, they got some shit going on here. And this is a big ass map too.
Avery.
And now you see what we're up against. Fog and creatures it spits out have taken the whole island from my people. For your help when we needed it. You deserve this.
What's the fog?
Where to begin? The fog's radioactive, right? But there are pockets of it, the deep fog, that are hard fallout. And as deadly as that is, that's only part of the problem. Things live in the fog, thrive. You think what attacked the harbor's bad? Oh, there's far worse further inland.
You've lost the whole island?
Oh, the fog's been here forever. There are good years when it recedes and the island's almost normal. Then there are times when it spreads all over. People have to cling to any patch of land free of the fog. For the past, 8 years or so, it's been getting as bad as it's ever been. Now, Far Harbor's one of the only places left that's safe.
If you managed to survive despite all that, it must be tough.
Ornery, more like. I'm
done cowering behind your damn hull, Avery. Time you let me deal with the real problem. With the right people and my guns, I can end those Children of Adam cultists for good.
The fog's been here forever. The children didn't make it.
Before the Rat Eaters came, the fog was under control. They come, and it all goes wrong. It's time we do something.
No need to burden the stranger with all this nonsense.
What's the deal with the Children of Adam?
They're religious folk. Worship the power of Adam. Which is radiation, I guess. If you want details, you'd have to find and ask them. We used to have a peace with them until a certain hothead menace named Alan Lee...
Now that's enough. That preacher came into the harbor saying that it was Adam's will that we lost our land. That it was Adam's goddamn will that we lost so many friends and family. And that the Atom would wipe this whole place clean of us.
If it were up to me, you'd hang for what you did to that preacher, Alan.
What did he do to the preacher?
Alan pulled a gun on him. He claims the preacher reached for his. We don't have police, or really any law. Just custom and popular sentiment. And after everything the preacher said, it was abundantly clear doing anything to Alan would have made matters worse.
Have the children made the fog worse?
Absolutely not. There's not one bit of evidence.
Geiger counters don't lie, Avery. The fog's gotten more lethal year over year. And now the fog's covering the whole island. but only after the children came.
You know as well as I do that's happened before. Sure, people have theories the children are involved, but no one, and I mean no one, has proof.
Can we get back to business?
Sorry for all that. You're headed for Arcadia, right? Getting there will be dangerous. You'll need a guide. Old Longfellow. No one knows the fog like him. But, word of warning, he's a bit of an acquired taste.
What's old Longfellow's story?
He's the best hunter on the island. Fearless. Some say crazy. If someone needs to get to Acadia, he's the only one that'll do it. But people around here are known for being stubborn, willful, and other, less flattering things. But Longfellow's got a reputation even among us.
What can you tell me about Acadia?
Ask Longfellow. He's the only one.
Uh-huh. Thanks for the info.
Best place to look for Longfellow's at the bar. The last plank. And, please, lend a hand around town if you're able. Even if it's slapped away. People like the Mariner and Cassie and others need help. And let me say something you might not hear again. Thank you.
Mariner.
The hull took a battering. To be sure. She wouldn't be standing at all, if it weren't for you. They call me the Mariner. Shipwright. Handyman. The only one keeping the harbor afloat. Well, besides Captain Avery.
The town's lucky you're here.
You blowing smoke up my sails. Huh. But there is... I don't suppose you'd be willing to lend a hand. In order to do proper repairs, I need tools. Specialized tools. And they won't be easy to come by.
Mm-hmm. So I'd be risking my life for...
I'm a bit short on caps. But I have old Jimmy's shotgun. Heavens no. He...
Sign me up. I'll help.
Eagle's Cove Tannery. Tools are certain to be there. Now get.
Hall. Something's out there.
You sure you saw something?
This ain't a drill. Eyes peeled, everyone.
Open the gate. I've got wounded out here.
No time. Look to the fog. They're coming.
Helpers! Oh God! Defend yourselves!
Hey. Avery.
And now you see what we're up against. The fog and the creatures it spits out. Before you...
What's... Right.
But there are things...
You've lost?
And there are times for the...
If you managed to survive despite all that.
Time you let me deal with the right...
The fog's...
Before the rat eaters came. It's time...
No need.
What's the deal with the children of Adam?
They're religious. If you want... We used to have...
Now that's that it was Adam's... And that the...
If it were up to...
What did he do to...
Alan pulled... We don't have pull. And after every...
Have the children made the fog?
Abs...
Geiger. And now the...
You know. Sure.
Can we get back to business?
Sorry. Here, get it? No.
Thanks for the info.
Please. And let me...
Mariner.
The hull took a battering. Sure. She wouldn't be standing at all. They call me...
The town's lucky you're here.
You blowing smoke up my sails. I don't suppose you...
Right.
And...
So I'd be risking my life for only...
I'm a bit short on caps. Heavens no, he can't.
Sign me up.
Eagle's Cove...
Alan. Huh. The mainlander. Great. Fire your gun a few times and you think you're some sort of hero?
Sure. Hey, buddy. I was just trying to help.
Charity makes you weak. Makes you need it more. What happens next time? Either us harbormen survive on our own terms, or we take the long walk together. So if you're here to buy some ordnance...
Show me what you got.
Let's deal.
Mariner says the fog's alive. Can hear you. So mind what you say.
Sandra.
The children of Adam are trying to kill us all. Drive us into the ocean.
Welcome to the bait shop. If you need any odds and ends, I'm your man.
Let's trade.
Let's set you up.
Damn.
Hey, Brooks.
How can the bait shop help you?
What's your story?
Just a guy trying to make a few caps. Speaking of which, buying anything?
I don't want to shop.
Hell no.
Come back if you change your mind. Food, stim packs, fully stocked.
What are you looking for?
You're that mainlander who just got here. Better watch yourself, because this island seed, I should know.
Sure. What family are you talking about?
I was just about to explain. My family, the Daltons, was the pride of Far Harbor for generations, even back before the war. It was lumber and fishing that made the Daltons rich. But they got greedy, took too much from the island. The island's been getting revenge ever since. killing us off one by one. I'm the last Dalton still standing. Ah, but now our story takes an unexpected turn. A mysterious stranger comes to Far Harbor. Someone strong, someone capable. With the stranger's help, the last living Dalton finally...
Uh-huh. Let me guess. I'm the mysterious stranger who's gonna help you avenge your family.
Ah, you're a quick one. Good. You'll need your wits about you, because your part in the story is filled with danger. Now, on to the first chapter in our tale of vengeance. That would be the sad story of freckle-faced Petey. Petey was my cousin. He was a good lad, never caused trouble. He thought all those freckles brought him luck, but, well, not so much. He was out foraging at the National Park campground when the island sicked some feral ghouls on him. Island's a sneaky bastard when it wants to be. Anyway, he made it back to town, but died from his injuries that night. Of course, those ferals are still out there, waiting to kill the next poor fool who comes along. Damn shame that.
Where did you say these ghouls were?
National Park campground. It's pretty much straight west of here.
Those ghouls are as good as dead.
Good, good. It's long past time those shamblers paid for what they did to Petey.
You're from the Commonwealth, right?
Don't talk to Bertha. She's crazy. Mainland like you stands no chance against the Crawlers.
Hey, sweetie.
No one talks to my brother, all right?
Well, hello.
Only bar in town.
Everyone! Everyone!
We're trying to have a conversation here.
Shut your mouths, open your damned ears! So the fogs are coming
Don't
for
like the
us
service,
all.
there's the door.
I can't see any better way of greeting it than to have another round. On the house!
Yeah!
Time to party!
Here's some Mitch!
Mainlander, today's your lucky day. Free beer for ya! Ha ha!
You have anything a bit stronger?
Pushing your luck, are ya? Ha! I like it. So, drink up! You stay here over long and the fog will claim you.
I'd like to rent a room.
It's up the stairs.
Hi.
You want a drink?
What do you have to drink?
All and before.
Uh-huh. Not today.
I get ya.
There we go.
Yeah, so it is a pretty big ass map.
Interesting, sir. Wars with you.
How can the last plank set you up? mite too sober by my estimation. We can fix that.
Alan's got enough of that. Gotta stand up to it.
Alright, y'all, I'm in the stream here. I'll be back on in a few hours. I gotta take care of some things. I think it's gonna be a pretty good DLC so far. Yeah, see ya.